Okay, folks, today we are at Pymatuning State Park, the Ohio side, and we found a sign, a historical marker about the Pymatuning wetlands. The advancing and retreating mile-high glacial sheet of ice and snow shaped the countryside around this area. As the last of the ice masses melted, a great swamp developed, punctuated by towering white pines, bogs, and wetlands, fed by the Shenango and Beaver rivers. Abundant wildlife drew prehistoric and later historic Native Americans into the area where they lived and hunted for thousands of years. Indian legend has it that the name Pymatuning means the crooked mouth, man's dwelling place, referring to a Native American chief who once resided in the area. European trappers came to these swamplands in the 1700s in search of beaver and other fur-bearing animals. Pioneer farmers and lumbermen came to the area after 1800, but settlement in the swamp was slow and difficult. Eventually, much of the area was cultivated in onions and other root crops. And then there's some kind of tower thingy that I'm not really sure what it is or why it is. This is the cabin, the office, main office for the cabins. And there's some turtles looking in the office window, and then you have a raccoon down here and a tortoise. And I'm presuming that on this tower thing there's a swing and a little swing, and looks like a bird feeder. Or do you think that's a house? Probably a feeder with no seed in it. So, and we came to get you some fall colors, and here's some of the trees which you can see are changing. The colors are not as vibrant, as vibrant because we didn't have that much rain this year. So there's Pymatuning Lake, which also has a side and a park, a state park in Pennsylvania also. Lots of fishing, big fishing area. And I'm just showing you some more fall foliage, or colors at least. We're going to head across the street to the Beaver Dam Trail and see what we can find. So as you can see, we're headed on Beaver Dam Trail, which kind of confused us because we figured it would be closer to the lake. It is dirt and stone, so it looks like it'd be okay for me with the rollator, but I don't know. I don't think wheelchairs and stuff. And there is a weight marker on this tree, so I'm not sure what weight, what kind of trail the weight marks off. So I might have to look that up all. So we found a perfectly straight tree trunk, which is unusual. Looks like it might be elm. And right off the bat, we get a choice. Which way are we going, Lucy? We're not going to sniff the tree all day. Yeah, she has something else in mind here. So, you definitely need your GPS to get you here. It's probably an hour south on Ashebule exit of I-90. And I don't know what else to tell you about that. Oh, hold on. Lots of ferns along here. So there has to be some oak trees because there's a lot of walnuts on the trail. But I don't think that's these trees that are so tall and straight. And I think, and people, it hurts the trees when you carve your name as whatever into the tree. So don't. I am going to take a picture of the tree and see if we can find out what type it is. So these are American beech trees, and there's a lot of them in here, which is good because the lumber industry in this area took a lot of the beech trees away from us. So there you go. And there's some fungus among us on that tree there. And this one's a little thicker. So I'm wondering if it's an oak tree. There has to be, as I said, oak trees in here. I don't know if you can hear the geese. It is not, definitely not wheelchair friendly, and we're getting to parts here that aren't exactly walker friendly. And you know, we want to show you everything, and I am going to do this. I'm determined. I don't think so. Push down on the, there you go. So we're going to do these roots. Mrs. brought the walker over for me, and now she's going to hold on to me. Oh boy.
Wait.
You good? Hey, we're over. So, no, we really haven't seen, I've heard geese and I've heard squirrels yelling at us, but the deeper we get in, it seems the more green. So I don't know if that's, I don't know why, but anyhow, if it's the type of trees as we come in compared to out on the road or what. But as you can see, there's some change, but it's more still. Yeah, the ones up top, I don't know if you can see, are changing colors, but the ones down here are still pretty green. So it might be the more sunlight they get, the quicker they change. We did find, oops, we did find a tree that almost looks like something was gnawing at it. So maybe the beavers do come up here. I don't know. It could be. Be cool to find one, but I don't expect to. So there is a pipe, which I'm going to have to try and climb over, but roots grew over the pipe. Oh, can she do it?
I'm holding her back
oh.
so I can quickly walk through.
You know what? And there's a holy trunk.
Holy trunk, Batman.
Which I'm sure birds have been at, getting the insects out of it. But of course they're not there doing that today. So if you made it this far into the video, I'd like to remind you to like, share, and subscribe, and leave a comment because it helps with the algorithm. And it would be great if you'd be so kind to help push our videos out. Okay, no we don't. I thought I was looking at all these trees and I thought they were over the path, and I was like, we're going to have to turn around because I ain't getting through those things. But anyhow, the path actually curves around. So again, remember to give us that thumbs up and keep watching because you don't know what we might find. So up there is some nice reddish colors. And it looks like an open area, and it's really colorful at the edge there. Looks like a field of something. That almost sounded like a duck. We found an overlook that overlooks some water. Unfortunately, the overlook has a step, and I'll manage to get up there, but I gotta turn you off for a little bit. Yeah. So as we said, this is where it's getting colorful again, and that open area isn't a field, it's a little pond. So I very well might have heard a duck. I don't see it, but that doesn't mean that it wasn't there. And there's a bunch of berries and a dog that's walking under my walker. Why are you doing that? This is a bench on the overlook that doesn't look like we'd want to sit on it. They might need to do some work in this park and some of the things. So we found some really vibrant red there. That's, I think, the most vibrant red we found. And then in there, there's almost like silver and then the red, which makes it kind of silvery red. And sorry. Yeah. There's a spider's web in that tree trunk, which again, I find that stuff cool. It almost looks like a bat for Halloween. And I found a bird's nest. No birds in it, but a little bird's nest. Let me zoom in so you can see that a little bit better. Yeah, go away. It's not you people. You people stay till the end of the video. The bug was to go away. I wanted to let you know that there are cabins here, and they look pretty nice, and we will be showing you those in a little bit. So again, you want to stay to be able to see the cabins, plus anything else we might find that's cool. The one thing I don't particularly care for this trail is that there are no benches for people to sit and rest. Now granted, I can sit and rest on my rollator, but like Mrs., she can't really sit down anywhere. So a lot of moss covered logs here. There. I don't know if that's one tree or two trees on that other tree, but it kind of looks like the eave of an A-frame house. Kathy says that she believes it's two trees that just fell on the same tree. As we said, it looks like the eave of an A-frame house, which I always thought was cool. There's some bark coming off of this dead tree. Looks like it would make some real good fire starter. Shout out to Blind Owl and Bushcraft. So when the A-frame fell, it split that tree. However, there's still life on both sides, which is neat. So Beaver Trail loops around. I'm not sure if you can actually see the road, but I can. So we're pretty close to the end of this trail. It wasn't you.
Alright, it's working.
This is the cabin area, the small cabin area. There is an area with bigger cabins, though you won't get to see those. They look like really nice cabins. You want to get the playground thing?
Where is it? Just getting you. I can't find it. Okay. Mostly getting the car and you, but
Well, there's a playground there, people. Believe us or not.
I might go around the bend. No, I can't turn that way.
Okay, well, that's good, babe. And that's the cabin area. Yeah, we're close. So this is again the lake, and you can see how, well, hopefully you can see how pretty it is on the other side of the lake. Now I'm not sure, that might actually be Pymatuning State Park, Pennsylvania. As I said, we're in Pymatuning State Park, Ohio. And I wanted to let you all know, I hope you enjoyed seeing the stuff we showed you, the full colors and what have you. And whether it takes a rollator, cane, walking stick, whatever assistive device you need to make your life better and to live it to its fullest. It's not making you handicapped. It's making you handy capable. Thank you all for coming along on this journey with us. Have a great day and God bless.